Right guys, so I had a couple of lovely gentlemen come into my office who wanted to make an app about something. I'm under NDA and these guys don't want me talking about the app. I am going to talk about what kind of advice I gave them. So basically they had an idea and they were like, Shaz, would you like to fund this? I said, no guys, I don't want to fund this because A, I don't have the time. B, my teams are working on things for ourselves, which means if I go and do this, we've got like lost opportunity cost, and you're better off getting this product made off a developer that you just pay an hourly basis, and they do work for hire only. So if they charge you £25 an hour, you just pay them £25 an hour, and that's all they are costing or losing. I said, you know what? If you pay us £25 an hour, and say we're making our own stuff that in the end we end up making like £50 an hour off or something like that, just use some example figures. We're basically going to have to charge you £50 an hour to make your product. So that's the first advice I gave them. The second advice I gave them was, if anybody decides to give you investment for this business, A, they're going to have to have worked really hard for that money, and secondly, they'll have paid taxes on that money already. And when they give you this money, they expect you to leave everything else and concentrate on this app idea, because they're risking their money, but they want you to risk your livelihood and everything else as well. Because you know what? You've come to them with an app idea, and if you're not willing to put everything on the line, like, you know, put some money in or leave the other jobs or businesses that you're doing, then that means you don't really believe in that app. I said, you know what, don't let me encourage you or discourage you from doing this business. I said, make a pitch deck, which is basically a plan of the idea, you know, what you think it will achieve, costs, blah, blah, blah. A sheet with all the, you know, what happens here, what happens there, how it would be done, and etc. Make an extensive sheet on that. And I said, start contacting all the angel investors and VCs that you can find on a LinkedIn. And VCs stands for venture capitalists. They're, you know, guys that give out money to businesses that want to scale, and they help them scale. And they were like, okay, thank you for your advice. I said, you know what, going away from here, guys, I just needed you to know that how much effort it will take for you to build this app. You can't just turn up with an idea and say, look, we've got this idea, can you build it and fund it? As founders and as people that are coming over to other people and asking them for money or to build the stuff with their money, you need to prove that you really believe in it. And how would any person test you to see if you believe in it? They'd say, right, are you going to quit your job? How much money are you putting into it? What happens, you know, if it needs more money? Are you going to stop your other businesses? Are you going to be giving this business 60 to 80 hours a week? Are you going to be working on weekends? Because that's the kind of question investors will ask you before they give you their money. So for anybody who's looking to go and get investment or start an app or anything like that, that's the kind of stuff that you've got to be ready for. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and don't die average.